Ọlọ́run ayérayé ti ìjọ Rapture Proclaimer Evangelical Church of God RAPEC.
Bàbá mi ṣe Ọlọ́run RAPEC. Bàbá mi ṣe kò sáṣetì lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Àṣetì ò sí lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Mo gbọ́ ohun gbogbo tó ti ṣe.
Àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Ẹ ṣé o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
We thank God for Jesus Christ existing. If not for him, where will he be standing today? Hey, ẹ ṣé o, àpáta ńlá, àdúgbò o, àpáta ìgbèjà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé o.
Ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
If not for Christ, we will sleep and we won't be able to wake up. We will sit down, we won't be able to stand up. Our blood will short every day because there's no money to buy another blood. Ẹ ṣé o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣé o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé o.
Ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ńlá, ẹ ṣeun o, àpáta ìgbàlà, àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé bàbá.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbèjà, Jésù ẹ ṣé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé bàbá.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbèjà, Jésù ẹ ṣé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Bí o bá sì ti gbàlà, ibo la bá wà o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Bí o bá sì ti olùràpadà, ibo la bá máa gbé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Olùràpadà, Jésù ẹ ṣé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣé.
Àpáta ìgbàlà, Jésù ẹ ṣeun o.
Your hand for Jesus. Sit down. You know, There are many things we have we don't appreciate until something happens and make us to appreciate it. I want to ask you a question, please. And I want everyone to answer me sincerely. Don't pretend. Have you ever used off a shoe before and say this shoe is no more useful? Let me throw it away. Have you ever done that before? Raise up your hand. Good. I have another question. Those shoes you throw away, are you sure it cannot be amended for another person to use again in life? Or no more, or you just lose interest, fed up, tired of it? Just think very well and answer me. Are you sure the shoe you throw away cannot be used by another person again? It can be used for some people. But when you decide to throw it away, did anybody stop you? Did anybody curse you? Did anybody see as a crime or offense to you? The day you use your shoe off and you think you don't need it again, you are tired of it, he has already told there's shoemaker that can do it again, but you don't care to go to shoemaker, you throw it away. Did anybody take you to court for that? Are you called a wicked man for that? Okay. Have you ever used off a cloth and you think, I don't like it anymore? It's faded, it's old materials, and you take it off your wardrobe, even though somebody say, and the cloth is too beautiful, yet you throw it away. Have you ever do it before? That day you do it, did anybody call you a wicked man for that? Did anybody fight you for that? Why did you have right to throw it away or dash it out when it can still be manageable? Can somebody tell me one reason for that? Now I can guess. Maybe you have something better, right? Maybe you are tired of it. Maybe you don't like the design anymore, right? Am I right? Okay. Or maybe it has faded away, or maybe the clothes remind you of a bad story, you know, things like that, right? And nobody can accuse you for that. That is where my sermon is going today. You do whatever you like with your cloth because you own it, right? Even though somebody bought it for you, now you own it, Abby. And have you ever feel guilty and go on your knee and be crying, God, forgive me for giving away my clothes? Have you ever done it? Because it's not a sin. Wow. Let me read a story. I don't think our message today will be long. It's a brief story, but it touches me. It is then I appreciate Jesus Christ more. Even not because of this personality called Jesus, that every other religion called ordinary prophet is more than prophet. This Jesus that every other religion leaders call prophet, or a son of one man somewhere called Joseph, is more than that. And yes, let me read Luke chapter 13. It's just 3 verses. Luke chapter 13. I'm reading from verse 6 to 8. Then he told this parable. A man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he went to look for fruit on it, but did not find any. 7. So he said to the man who took care of the vineyard, for 3 years now I've been coming to look for fruit on this victory, and I haven't found any. Cut it down. Why should it use up the soil? Verse 8. Sir, the man replied, leave it alone for 1 more year, and I will dig around it, fertilize it. Now, if it bear fruit next year, fine. If not, then cut it down. Can you hear? The agreement is so powerful. If not, cut it down. The point I want to bring out is, give him 1 more year. My dear, you have been given 1 more year. Your 1 more year may be 20 years, maybe 10 years, and I don't know how many years you have used out of your 1 more year, and I don't know how many that remain for you to expire. And when man expire before God, he may not die after 40 years. When your data that Jesus Christ give expire, you may not be able to recharge, because agreement has been made. After 1 year, if it did not bear fruit, cut it down. That is the agreement. Seal. Hey, listen. The person taking care of the vineyard say, leave it alone just for 1 year. The owner of the farm has lost interest in that tree. If he cut it down, is he a sin? Answer me. Then when God kill you now, it's not a sin. Nobody will accuse him. No prayer point will challenge him. No law will hold him back. You buy clothes and you do whatever you like with clothes, but God did not buy you, he made you. So the right he has over you is greater than any right you have over your property and your children. In fact, men's law can sue a parent the way they handle their children, but no law can sue God how he manage your life. Listen. God has waited enough. You open your mouth and tell me whatever you do to your materials, your shoe, your clothes, is not a sin. You like, you may throw it to the dustbin. If you like, you may burn it. If you like, you may dash it out. If you like, you know, many times you've turned your cloth to rag using it to clean ground. Is that not so? Did anybody accuse you for that? Wow. But when God decides to do whatever I like with you, the next thing you accuse him, God, why me? Who born you to say that? Every day we have been begging you, preaching to you. Put yourself in a right position before God, so that when he needs rag, he will not pick you. But you refuse. You say it's not easy. And when he chooses to make you rag, you shout, you go mountain, you cry. He did not buy you. He did not borrow you. Nobody dashed you to him. He made you. You never feel guilty for whatever you do to your used clothes. Then why must you challenge God on your life? Praise the Lord. In your Bible, the story of that man called Lazarus, that poor man, that beggar, the man with sore in his body. No, naturally, if somebody told you God loved that man, will you believe? Answer me. Does anything show in that man's story that God loves him? The other rich man, is it not the symbol of love of God? Answer me. Do you know why I'm saying this? All this demon on the pulpit, the tiger, the wolf, that used to tell you, if God love you, you will be blessed. If God love you, you will have money. If God love you, you will this. What they are saying is quite different to what the story Bible is telling us. Yes, Abraham is blessed in make heaven, to make us know that if you rich, that does not mean you will go to hell. And if you poor, according to the story of Lazarus, that does not mean you are rejected by God. He make design. He's a great designer. He do whatever he wants with destiny and your life, and it's not wicked. He say all his plan for you is good. All his aim for you is good. When he make you poor, the day you die, when you ask him that question, by the time you realize the reason why you are poor, you will thank him for dying a poor man. But that is only if you make heaven. They make you to see it as if the condition you are now, that you are cursed. They make you to see how you look is cursed. They make you to see that the level you find yourself is cursed. And by the time you think what you are facing is a curse, will you appreciate God? Answer me. You won't. And when you don't appreciate God, he won't do more. And when God did not do more, devil will come with his own blessing, with his own connection. That's how devil take over the pulpit in the church. Holy Spirit depart, evil spirit take over, and we cannot differentiate from dark and light anymore, because the dark disguise like the light. Listen. If you are sure, 100% sure, that you have right to do to your cloth, your shoe, whatever you like, the shoe you did not make, the shoe you did not produce, even though you are a tailor, you sew it by yourself, you only buy and sew, you did not make it. If somebody did not make it, you can buy it. And you believe because you bought it, you own it to the last. And the person that made you, like someone makes you, someone that made you like someone made clothes, decide that you be a middle class level. All you cry every day is that you want to be a millionaire. Someone that made you that did not buy you, someone that made you that no one dashed you to him, decide that your face look like how you look. Your problem is that you don't like the face, you want to change it. It did not borrow you, it did not buy you, it made you. Your atrocity has full to the brim, and it takes decision to waste the whole world, even the unborn generation to be wasted. And one man, just one man, not the elders in the heaven, not the four creatures in heaven, only one man stood up and plead for one more year. Don't forget, he did not plead for eternity. He pleaded for one more year. My question is this: when will your 1 year expire? Your 1 more year data, when will it expire? Because you can't recharge. Nobody recharge this grace. It's a data. And let me tell you, if your 1 more year data expire, that does not mean you die. But in the record of God, you will be phased out. Look, this quotation we just read to you is normal quotation. After I read it finish in the night, yes, I came late. I couldn't sleep until 5:30 in the morning. I was crying, I was praying, I was crying, I was praying. I woke up this morning at 8:30. When many people has been here already, I was crying throughout. You know when Holy Spirit is teaching you word of God, you will understand it deeper than the whole world. In fact, it will be as if when the writer is writing it, the reason why they wrote it, they said it, it will be as if they are showing you the film. I was crying as if I've never read this part before. He said, for me, do you remember? The story did not tell you, the parable did not tell you that leave it there forever. He asked for just 1 more year. Didn't your people know that just 1 more year is just 1 more time? And when we say time, time can be 10 years. Time can be 1,000 years. Time can be an hour. And time can be a second. Do they know the time given to them? He said, for me, I send you to nurture them, to give them rich soil and fertilize them. They keep on growing big but no fruit. I will release them to the owner and they will be cut off. And when tree is cut off, what will happen? It's either it decay or they set it ablaze. Listen. Tell them, I did not give them the whole world. I did not give them the whole time. I only plead for 1 more time. I only plead for 1 more year. And this 1 more year can expire anytime. Many people on the pulpit has expired. I'm no more with them, but nobody know. Many pulpits on the radio, on the television, in the high place, on internet, claiming to be my servant has expired. Tell them, anyone that is expired, his name will be erased from the book of life. Tell them rapture is not coming for them and there's no place for them in heaven. Tell my people, I did not establish Monday program to entertain them. He said, for me, if you are a farmer, in fact, he now remember me of 1 tree on Solution Mountain. Is pear. Is the first pear planted on that mountain. That time there are 4. The remaining ones die. But this one just started growing. Anybody that is student on the mountain, very close to the building like this, growing for a good 6 years, no seed. I just take the decision one day. I say, I'm cutting this thing down. I say, yeah, go and bring this. I don't know who told me, mommy. This is the problem of this tree. There's 1 tree there. You know, this tree is jealous. If there's too much something around him, he may not bring forth fruit. Let's cut this one branch down. Let's cut that one branch down. Let's give him chance. To my surprise, following year, he bring fruit but small. After she said probably 10 years, Papa. So me 5 years. This tree, this is the time we bought the mountain, I've planted it. Over 10 years, it did not bring fruit. I now decide one day they will cut it down. Somebody now said, mommy, no. The problem of this tree is he's jealous. There's 1 fruit there. He said, mommy, cut this fruit here. Cut this one here. Then you will see when breeze blowing, it will breathe through fruit. I say, okay, let's try. Through he bring fruit. Small. The following year, he now brought plenty. By the time they pluck this thing, bring it to my house, the whole house will full of pear. I can't appear. Anytime I go mountain now, if I see any scratch on the tree, I'll say, who cut this thing here? Nobody should touch it. I can't protect it because I don't chop. Some people, when they come to me for counseling, before they talk about their problem, God will say, tell him, I have fought for him. I have protected him. I provide for his parents. I have even killed human beings to save him, to protect him. But I've never gained anything from him. Many people God has sent me to like that. Excuse me. If that statement come out, is that a good statement? The same tree I ordered that they should cut is the same tree I'm protecting today jealously. Why must you put this thing on that tree? Why must you do this on that tree? Because I don't dey chop. But when God protect others, before they pray, God has answered. You jealous. Do you know what God gained from them? Do you know why God do that? Do you know what products they have? God business is not just. I want to confess something. Me standing here, Monday program in Nigeria now. Some people are praying and begging God not to cancel this program. Yeah. There are some people standing for this program in prayer. Because the last time, the Lord said, I have decided to waste the whole Nigeria. But you people keep on begging me concerning Nigeria. That's why I placed this program. So that the few that will be saved, I will nurture them, fertilize them, put good black soil on them, so that they can bring fruit. And what fruit? So that their life will attract other, excuse me, if you are 100 people coming to this program 8 years ago, by now we're supposed to have 800. Abby, look back now. Did you increase or reduce? Can you see? Do you know what that means? You are not productive. You are not productive. God, I want to do your work. Where do I start from? Start or agege. You don't need to ask much. Look, many people that prosper in business line today, most of them, in fact 90% of them are imitators. Is it not one man that first produced pressing iron? Is that not so? What's the name of the man? What's the name of his product? Other people that imitate him, are they not the one making money today? Answer me. They don't talk. Is it not one man that first produced fridge that make ice block and ice water? What's the name of the man? What's the name of his product now? Other people producing fridge now, can he stop them? Imitator, they can make more than producer if they imitate well and at the right place. So if you don't have a message of your own, then go back to God. Is Evangelist Fumi message pure? Is it from your place? Is it from your heart? Are you the one that sent her? If God confirm it, then what are you waiting for? Is it not enough for you to preach? One of my message, if you are wise, you can divide it to 4 different messages entirely and start preaching it. You preach by mouth, you preach by tracks, you preach by CD, you preach by carry combo speaker to the street, slot it there and just stand your own. Maybe you don't know how to talk, just put it down, go sit down for under one shed. Many people, they listen. If you don't have anything to say, no be by force. You don't need to say, good afternoon, in these streets I bring word of God. Just put people that make noise by selling drug every day. Who stop them? People that make noise by selling apps. Did anybody stop them? Then start your own noise. Just, you don't need to talk, even though if you know you don't know how to talk. Not be by force. If you know how to talk, fine. If you know how to talk, fine. Just as you are coming here, it's supposed to be a business, divine business with you. Stand here, play it. You can even display some of the CD. If you have interest in this message, I get that here. No be human be na person. will do film or song. They don't know each other. Till they will die, they will not meet face to face. So you wake up in the morning, you not get another business. Another person's song, video, drama, and film, you will carry in the morning with speaker. Some get a place in the market. They will place and display some in their hand. And people start buying it one by one. Human being like you can do that for worldly materials. Mommy, what did God want me to do for him? The reason why he did not come to you to talk to you is because he know that the little you do, you only do it so that you can collect something from him. You know the little you do, you only do it so that he can protect you, he no go kill you. Take I don't do so that you no go kill me. He know that you are not passionate, is not your habit, you are not fond of it, you are doing it for a reason, and if there's any reason for you to stop it, you will stop it joyfully. Many people that are evangelical team in Rapek, that preach every day in Rapek, many of them, 70% of them, when they pull out, they lose all their virtues. That's the pain. Is only Rapekian going to heaven? Must it be only Rapekian that will please God? Pulling out from a church does not mean you pull out from God. If it has turned to their habit, their passion, would they stop it? Answer me. Many of your righteousness, you do it in obeying from me, not God. That is why you can't last long. If you obey me and not God, God recognizes you to be a fake that will fade away very soon. Fake that will fade away. Listen. He said 1 more year. Azumi he say, let it be. After all, there's shade there. We can be relaxing there. It will still serve a purpose. Let it be. It will have been better. But he said 1 more year. And that 1 more year means 1 more time. And what is the duration of the time? That is what I don't know. That is what I don't know. 1 more year, 1 more time. Why is it so difficult for you to make fruit? You never hear evangelism for me message. God is using that woman. If you sit down hear a message, you don't go feel stand up. After you talk, did you ever care to give that person one of the message? Did you ever care to visit again and say, that thing we discussed that day, that's why I come. I don't get them from my phone. Yeah, sit down, let's listen. In fact, I can follow you to shop so that we can listen. Have you ever done that? No. Because somebody you want to hear, you want that person to hear message. You cannot enter motor from your house, waste your money and go. But you remember the day you need money. You need somebody to borrow you to help you. School fees, landlord house rent, marriage, your father die, your mother die. You want to make business when you want to borrow money or when you need help. The same money you cannot waste for transport. That time. The same effort you cannot make to win soul. You've done much more effort. You've given much more effort just to collect or to get help for human being. That is why that jealous God, he looked down from help and he laughed and hey, I'll catch you. When I want you to go from Yanakwaja to Ikotu to mile 12 to go meet one brother for job, as I playing message to him, you say the money where they here na food money, I can't waste it for transport. Now you need 70,000. Even the money to eat the last cover, you take it. I am God. I will revenge today. But sorry, you won't hear it. You know the most painful thing? Before you go, you don't know that God is angry. You don't know that God is jealous. You don't know that God is, you want to pay back your evil because it's an evil. When you want to go, you say, God, I'm going to Mr. James to ask for help. Touch him for me. Go before me. Go before you, you know, go see help because it's the verse. That is the reason why you fail in many of your effort to get favor. Because the God you cry to is the God that is fighting you. Not that you fornicate. Excuse me. If you have a wife, he did not fornicate like your friend wife. He doesn't steal in the market. He doesn't go to Abalis. Doesn't do fetchy things. That make her better than others. Abi? But yet, he cannot cook for you to eat. He cannot wash her clothes. She's dirty at home. Yet, you will still manage it like that. You won't tell her to change.
I will tell her.
But she have many other things that make her better than others now. You're supposed to manage that one like that.
The dirtiness will affect me.
You will still want her to change. Then, same thing to God. Even though you don't party, you don't carry boyfriend, you don't carry girlfriend, there are some other sin other people commit you don't commit. You are better than them, but this little one will still affect your relationship with God. You must work on it. But I've done this because some of you, when you overcome 2, 3, 4 sin, you believe by now I'm supposed to be the best in the hand of God. Hey, you are not yet good. Talk less of better or best. If not for that man that plead for 1 more year, the tree will have been cut down. My dear, it's under 1 more year. Let me ask this. Since when did you give your life to Christ? How many years ago? 10 years? 15? 5? 7? 20, 30. Is it not enough for an owner of a garden to wait for a tree? Tell me, how many years ago do you give your life for Christ? That is not enough for God to take decision. God is tired of waiting. God is tired of waiting. Pastor, God is tired of waiting. Member, God is tired of waiting. Something irritates me. Each time men of God come to me to complain such thing to me, it irritates me. And I will feel pity on the member under them. What is it? Mummy, help me, help me. I can't pray again. My spiritual life is down. Help me. Now, tell me, how do I help you? Come and meet me on the mountain, we pray together. Is that what I would do? Okay. They want me to transfer anointing to them. The one way I carry never do me. Is that the help? Excuse me. Tell me the fire and the torch someone will give you when you are not determined to struggle. When you are not determined to put force, tell me what you will get from me that will not go the way the first one go. God Almighty himself touch you from heaven to give you strength, passion to pray. You lose it. The one from I'll give you, will it last? Am I talking sense here? The only way I can help you is to motivate you. My own method is different to Kumuyi method or Adeboye method. My method is to deal with you like Yoruba mother. You know when I say Yoruba mother, you know what it means? Shame on you! Hey, oh you can't pray. You, I don't do it for you. Know what I mean? And let me now warn you. Don't ever appear to me this form again. Go and start your 21 days vigil and prayer. By the time I see you next time you are like this, I will deal with you. You know, Oyinbo will say, oh baby, you're not good like this. You need to improve. If I tell you like that, you go improve. For you say, oh baby, oh, I'm not happy. Your prayer life is down. You're suffering. Oh God. Oh, you go change. The thing right there inside you don't hear English. So I know the thing right there inside you, and that thing I will deal with. Some people don't fear God though. They say, if mama see me like this, wahala don't happen. Let's deal with that wahala. Is my people, is it not helping you? Answer me now. So let me shout on you. Let me bully you. Let me whatever. Let me do it when we get to heaven. I promise you, you won't ask for my apology. You won't tell me to tell you sorry, because you will thank me for shouting on you. You will even be happy. It is now here you are feeling offended. When you get to heaven, you will say, thank God for your action. It is here people can say, mommy, you are too harsh. In heaven, you will say, mommy, you are too good. In fact, you won't call me mommy, you will say, sister for me. Because there will be no age difference in heaven. Ha! I correct someone in convention. The next thing I heard that he did not come to church again. They now ask her, they visit her, why didn't you come? He said, mommy embarrassed me. And I want them, don't go back to her house. Don't beg her. I prefer some. There are still many people there better than her. They are good soil. God will replace her. That's my request. And I want the pastor in charge, don't go for her. She has making decision. I've been bullying her for more than 5 years. She dey happy. But by the time she take a decision to make another move, my bullying turned to offense. Can you see that? Jesus Christ is a gentleman. It's a lovely Jesus. Abi, how can a gentleman carry cane enter church they beat? How can a gentleman do that? How can a gentleman see people, maybe like convention, people bring things around, sell and buy? You know, in those days, you want to do deliverance, you want to do redemption, there's a place in the synagogue where they will burn animal, clinical offering, burnt offering, this, that, all those sacrifice. People that are selling, they surrounded the church. So even coming to the church compound, not into the auditorium. When they say synagogue, it's a big place. If you go into the big Bible, thick Bible, a draw it. The place those people selling all those animals is different. They will still make those one be like this, fence like this. Another one inside, fence. Another one, that's what they call holy place, holy of holy place. It's like that. They in the same compound. Even though they did not say in the holy place, he still carry can beat them, turn away their tables, scatter their money, do all those things. Gentlemen, they do that. Answer me. When somebody still see you as a woman of God, as a man of God, when somebody take you as a God's mouth speak, no matter how you correct that person, he will not complain. But the day he lost interest in you, if you say, sister, what you do is bad, he says sin, he will go out and say he's judging me. And Bible says we should not judge. When people are against you, anything you do is a crime to them. Even though they know it's true, they will still pick offense. And somebody that, and there's an attitude in this last day. My dear, I don't know the church you are going. The day you want to pull out from that church, please don't cause enmity in that church. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. So that the angel of one church will not curse you and go to another place and be asking for mercy. If you want to pull out from any church, pull out peacefully. If you know a pastor is not good and you want to expose him, do it openly. Don't go back and be saying, I have pulled out, you to pull out. Don't you see? And the worst part, when they now confront you, say, me? I never say that. What a lie. Let's check. There's a lot of errors in the church today. A lot of errors which God is trying to amend. But if you find one, you know, human being, when you find error in your pastor, you may not be pleased with him. And if you are not pleased with him, his prayer will not work for you again. When he preach, he will not benefit you anymore because your heart is off. When it's like that, pick your bag, move. Do you understand what I mean? Pick your bag and move. But what you see may be different to what others are saying. But yet you want to move. You commit some blunder. You make some mistake. Commit some sin to extent. Each day the church, anybody in that church pray, oh Lord, the agent of darkness fighting this church, the enemy of progress fighting this church, Lord, destroy them. The angel of the church will visit you. Angel of God will visit you, and for destruction. And when that thing is happened, let me tell you what will happen to you. Whenever you are facing such problem, children cannot get admission, sickness, accident, death, debt, nobody to help you, financial crisis started happening. When you want to dream, do you know who you will dream? You will dream and see the image of the GO of the church you are naming up and down. The angel will come with his image and say, maybe that person did not even remember you. He did not even know you left church. He did not even care. When you did there, you know you. Now you go, can they pursue you when you don't go? When your mouth and your hand is clean, you may not even dream seeing him again. I've seen somebody that left a church. Anytime, even Rapek here, someone has left here for past 8 years now. But anytime he's in problem in the dream, he say he will see me. I'll come and pray for him or tell him this is what you will do. So he keep on having this dream. He now go to a prophet. Say, this is what I've been dreaming about the church, the former church I'm going. This. He say the angel of that person is still praying for you. That means the person is still praying for you. Maybe you do something good in that church, this and that. You know, say, but what I heard that make me to leave the church is that the woman is in darkness. He's a evil woman. As I hear, I didn't talk with anybody. I just speak my Bible. I just stopped going there. Simple. In fact, when people, the member come, why didn't I come? I just tell them my former church, they help me when I'm in problem. They rented house for me. They pay my husband hospital bill when we are in problem. And I discover leaving them is betraying. So that's why I go back. So nobody disturb me again. That's how I left the church. The man of God say, thank your God that you did not spoil the church. It will have been a curse on you. Imagine. Leaving a church is not a crime, but the damage you made on the body of Christ is a crime. What I'm saying is this: Jesus is waiting for you to bring forth fruit. And when we are talking about fruit, the first fruit must be you. Some people are bringing fruit from outside, but he himself. And don't forget, if you don't make fruit of yourself, do you know what will happen to a tree one day? No matter how fruitful is a tree, the day civilization gets to its location, they will cut it off. All the fruit will benefit human, but he himself will remain useless. The first fruit must be you. And what about you? Your attitude, your reaction, your behavior, your presentation, your communication. That's the first fruit. If you are the first fruit, you will live for life. But if you cannot make fruit of yourself, but you go out to make fruit, yes, God will take it. Reward will be waiting in heaven. But how do you get the reward when you don't make heaven? If you are not born again and you are saving soul, God will not stop you. If you are not saved and you are winning soul, God will not stop you, and He will even accept your work. He will even prepare your reward. Then when you don't make heaven, what happened to your reward? Then why laboring? Why doing the work when you cannot get the reward? So your first fruit must be you. And every other fruit will be other souls around you. Your first fruit must be you. My sister, I hate cheating. I hate cheating. Do you know why I left that company? From the headquarters, they said they should be paying us 60,000. But when I want to get that job, the man saying he will pay us 25. You know my condition. I agree. I signed the book. It was after 8 months when the chairman called. The chairman now say, he's talking to one brother. He said, why is your cloth like this? Why can't you buy another one? After all, I'm paying you 60,000. It is then every one of us knows, say, now 60,000. Then they give us from headquarters. This is our year manager. Now they cut our money. We fight it. You now go and confront him. You gather other people. You fight him. You are the leader of the war. My dear, you hate cheating. Yes. But can't you do it in the way of God? Must you cause violence? There's a way you can reach the man with the word of God. You can make him cry. You can make him repent. Restitution can come through you. But you don't want to do it in the way of the Lord. You want to do it in your own way. Then the story will come again. Say, anywhere I go, I will tell them the truth. Oh, that's your problem. You believe you are saying the truth, but how did you say it? It is not everybody that is against truth. Yes, I'm preaching the right message. I'm saying the truth. Many people hate me, but do you hate me? Answer me. The truth you are saying and everybody hates you, check yourself. Out of 10, 2 must be beside you, and be okay with that truth. You don't need everybody. Did everybody accept Christ? Did everybody accept God? Who be your papa? Who everybody go accept you? Who's your father that will make everybody to accept you? 2 out of 10 is okay for you. Likewise me here. Many churches, many believers, many Christians, they don't accept my message. But few, not just few numbers sitting down here, few all over the world. There's no country in this world that they are not connecting to my message on YouTube. All over the world. To extend, some people without my permission, they are interpreting my message to their language. Germany, Korea, Filipino, you know, all those countries, they're just interpreting it. Where I cannot even touch till I die is there. Is that not okay with me? Must everybody accept me? But you complain too much. Number one, the truth you want to say, the right thing you want to do, you do it in a wrong way. And if anybody tell you, even though you are saying the truth, what you do is still wrong, you pick them, you call them enemy. When will you become fruit? When will you be a fruit? Praise the Lord. A lady, she loved her husband. Because of her husband, after marriage, where she was working, and she's collecting 700,000 per month, she was forced to resign so that she can take care of the husband, the house. And the man opened small shop for her, 1.5 million, and they take by market there. Can he be compared to 700,000 per month? How much gain will he get? The whole gain for a whole year said no go reach 700,000. He submit to the husband. At the end, they born the first child. It is not, this child never stopped breastfeeding. People started telling this lady, your husband is carrying woman, oh, he's sleeping with woman, oh, he's doing that too. You know, the woman will feel bad. Talk of the sacrifice. You know, do you know what the family of that lady will say to her? Are you insane? Are you okay? Because of ordinary man. Manu. Ha. You know, people have told out several, even pastor self go say, sister, pray. Oh, hey, this thing you want to do, are you sure you won't regret? Say, daddy, my husband love me, I can't regret. You know, she has turned many gap for this man, and they caught this man sleeping with another woman. Do you know where she forfeited? Imagine that man is your junior brother or your son. He caught the man. She now think about all the sacrifice, all the loss. Because of this, he cannot visit his family again, because whenever he visits family, he say, Kini, don't Kini. Now because of husband, a year love, he living. Your mama send you to school, your father send you to school. They spend money. You even go do your master. Upon all the sacrifice this family do for you, you bury your certificate because of husband. You know, as if the whole family are expecting the man to make mistake before. Is that not so? So because of this lady cannot go to the family again. He has lost many people. Me and my husband, and that man now do that. Imagine that man is your brother, your son, your family member. And when this lady now caught in, because of the pains, the anger, and the furious double up, he just carry hot water, pour on that man, and the man peel. No, what would be your judgment in that case? No, answer me now. No. Imagine what you will say to that woman. Who is guilty before? Who is now guilty? Then check it. Many of you, your reaction to things when you are right make you guilty. Instead of you realizing that you are wrong, you call them enemy. What the man did is terrible. In fact, the man deserves more than hot water. Is that not so? But you dare not try it, or else you'll be blamed for it. In fact, ordinary slap, it is so important that will just say, what? Bah! And the man will say, sorry. For black, you slap your husband. Now there, women like you go say, and you call yourself Christian. What will the man do? Slap. You slap your husband. In fact, when you go to pastor, he will send you into fasting. 7 days fasting for mercy of God. You will suffer again. Yes. When I say fruit, God is waiting for you to change. You are not violent, but your tongue is poison. Somebody do something and pain you, you will not shout. Everybody will just say you separate for that person. There's a way you will do. Just one service in the church, or just one day in the house, 10 people will come. Sister Shade, don't lie to me. Something is going on between you and this woman. Nothing, no, nothing. I see the way you do that time. You are not like that. There's a way you will announce that thing. Body language. There's a way you will do it. You will nail that person. It's not good. There are some sin you won't commit them by mouth. You won't commit them by fighting. Even there's a way you react to some people. They will not say, Ogun ti yoda. That's another thing. Husband and wife. This attitude is in men and also in women. Some men are so adamant. They say, forgive her. Say, sir, there's a way I run my house. Run your own house. Ask her. I've won her more than 10 times. 10 times. How many God has God won you? How many times has God won you? So now 10 times God stop. I've won her several times. No. I'm not divorcing her. I'm not chasing her away. But I will give money for food, but I'm not going to taste her food again. That is our punishment. What will you be? You'll be deity. You'll be ancestral demon. How can you say no? You will cool. If you just die, you will know you are not up to the level you put yourself. Just because you are called husband. After all, husband and we now. Only you will dowry now family alone. Don't marry with no, yeah. And you to worry something. What I'm saying is this. Yes, God has given us authority over our house, over our wife. But remember how you want God to judge you before you judge others. Don't forget that statement. Excuse me. Your wife, if he stand, you are not too tall to even see the middle of the head here, Abby. But somebody there up where they see the roof of your house. By the time you make his judgment, no one can stop him. Let the fruit show. Make the fruit, or else when he return to visit the garden, it will cut you off. Another business strategy. Before you born again, let me talk about tailor, fashion designer. You know, this week you cannot sew more than 4 or 3. But 10 people come and say, by Saturday your cloth is ready. By Saturday your cloth is ready. By Friday your cloth is ready. All you can do is only 4. The remaining 6 you disappoint them. And by disappointing them and not running away from the church, you know what will follow? Lies. Lies. That's the way of business. If I tell them I can't do it, they will go and look for another customer. And that person may be good more than me, maybe in price cheaper than my own. I will lose my customer to them. I need to hold them back. You don't care about their pains of disappointment. You don't care about what they want to use the cloth for. You don't care. That's the way of your business. And thank God you are now born again. Now that you're born again, did that method change? By the time the owner of the vineyards return, it will cut you off. Because the person that plead for you did not plead for life, he plead for a time. Contractors, how much we finish this building? Okay. This building. You say somebody say make you go bring 20 million. I lie. You know reach 20 million. With 12 million I will finish it. Just give me. When they give you, you go back. Okay. You know say 20 million is not even okay for the building. No, I'm not what I'm saying. But he's using brain. Say, that time that man quotes for you. Cement, nah, just 700 naira. But by the time you give it to me, I even thought it's still 700. But when I get to market, it's 2,800. So I'll still need another 5 million. The man wants, you know, when you don't start, you don't go want to stop. It's only 419. I've been a 419 before. When we want to start duping you, we will not start with big money. We first start, maybe in our mind, we know you up to 20 million. It will start with 500,000. And one of our agents will be beside you, say, oh God, you don't start. Don't lose your money. Not be only 200, they say make you hard. Hard is so that the whole thing you get it back. You put 200. Later now say, we are through with that market. The ship there for CO. The government say before any ship will land, we give 2.5 million. When your cargo there for sea, hey, you will give 2 million. No? Because if that cargo come now 350 million you won't get. Will you lose 350 million because of ordinary? All the money where you just pay, you never pass 6 million now, and no cargo. So the same way Form 1 now do people. It's the same way you are trading your business, your contracts, your work. You know this building without 25 million it's not be done. Somebody now call 20 million to condemn that person. You say he's a thief. He's a thief. 12 million is okay. When the man now starts, by the time they will finish the house, they have already spent 27 million. Now, you now come to a level, people don't patronize you again. You will now come to prophet. Help me pray. Enemy, formerly, I have money. I get contract. But these days, I dream. When I go village, I give my mom money. Now for village, they attack me. I don't have contract again. And pastor will start praying blindly. Oh yeah, you know, fire, consume. Who is consume? What are they consuming? The fire will only consume you. You are the liar. Make fruit, and you should be first fruit. You should be the first fruit. Somebody condemn one man work, and they want to give it to you. And when you go through that thing, you know this man did not make a mistake. You know this man is right. But if he say the truth, they won't give the work to you. Are you a Christian? Instead of you enlightening them, tell them to say the truth. Oh, the same material this man uses is what I will use. There's a way you will say it. You will lose the work, but something greater will return to you. Because this man, let me now tell you this. I am an example of what I want to say. No matter how you are, a day is coming you will be looking for faithful one. Is that not so? That man, you tell the truth. Look, when somebody is a bricklayer, carpenter, electrician, you do work, they can find error. They now say that man is not good. They now call you. You come there and condemn all the work. You say we are going to start all over. This one is fake. Whereas that thing you call fake, the work you just finished, the same materials you used there. Just because there's an error in this one, instead of you to just say, sir, this material, though it's not the best, but many houses now, that is what we are using. This same wire is what we are using. We only use the other one for companies when they want to use big appliance. But this one can still carry just those things you want to use in your house. The only mistake, because he may not know work like you, the only mistake he do is that the step down must not be this one. You're supposed to use also voltage for the step down. Just change it and go. Yes, your gain will not be more. The man may not appreciate you, but keep contact. He will remember a man said the truth. He may not even be in his house. He may be in his friend's house. They say, this one say you no good. I give to this one. He do the same thing. I give to this one. They are all liars. He will remember one man that said the truth. And the day they remember you, you will not go down again. Many of you have gone to several churches. It is when you are looking for truth you locate it. Is that not so? The faithful, the truth stand forever. Many are better than me outside there. When it comes to anointing and miracle, Abi, it comes to a level you are tired of anointing. You are tired of miracle. Is that not so? Now you need the truth. You locate where it is. Yes. At first, the truth may not sell. But at last, we know our place. Truth does not stand in the first lane. Truth is always at the last. And in that last, nobody dragged the position with us. But the liars, they drag position with each other. They fight. As they progress, as they fight. But we saying the truth, we are the last lane. And nobody drag our place with us. That is wisdom.